question, the first thing you want to do is you want to factor the top and factor the bottom. So on the top, what does x cubed and x squared have in common? X squared, good. So I'm going to take out x squared to the left. I'm going to write down what's left over if I take out an x squared out of each term. So if I take x squared out of x cubed, what's left? And then x squared out of x squared. If I have x squared, take x squared out. It's like dividing x squared divided by x squared just be 1. Divided by x plus 1. So this is called factored form where everything's a factor. And you see, can anything on the top cancel with anything on the bottom? Take a wild guess. Can anything on the top cancel with anything on the bottom? X plus 1. X plus 1, so you're left with x squared. Now, that's the answer, but I'm going to say this. Your homework's going to ask you to, actually, it just said simplify. It didn't say, oh, it's going to ask excluded. They're going to ask what has to be excluded. This is an extra thing. This is not asked here, but it's going to be asked in your homework. Excluded is what makes the bottom equal 0. Okay? So if they ask for the excluded, you're going to give them -1. It's like part 1 will be given this, and then part 2 will be given that. Okay, so that's your... So that is not required. I did not ask you to do it for that question, but you'll have to do it on your homework. Let's look at the top here. It's a trinomial. Okay, a equals 1, so we can play the what multiplies to 5 game and add to 6. What multiplies to 5 and adds to 6? Good. 5 and 1. 5 plus 1, 6. 5 times 1's 5. Uh-oh, Kimber property. Kimber, how's x squared minus 25 factor? Yes. Okay. Will anything cancel? Good. So we're left with x plus 1 divided by x minus 5. And as I said, the excluded, you're going to have to, that's going to be extra on your homework. And you have to do both of them. You have to do both of them because technically, we'll learn this later, there's actually going to be a hole at that point on their graph. So x plus 5. So like, you don't just do this part. It's not just 5 that can be excluded. It's both of these because this is going to create a hole in the graph. So now Cole probably just does this in his head, right? Like you just saw this in your head. Don't feel like you have to write these equations out every time. Like you could just do what plus 5 gives you 0, -5. What minus 5 gives you 0. But the key is you have to do both. We'll talk about that tomorrow when we do the homework.